For the lesson that I have elaborated, I will pre-teach for my ELL learners. Prior to the lesson, they'll have access to Clever, in which they'll be able to see videos that explain the lesson to them, and they have closed captioning in their native language. And homophones is complex because it's something that might not exist in their native language. So I will be introducing a video that pretty much says homophones are weird, because it's a concept that might not exist in their native language. Like, it could be Spanish, or it could be Japanese or Korean. The different languages that are in the class, it might be a little bit difficult to understand. So I've created this visual aid for my ELL students that is given to them prior to the lesson. So they have the Clever, they have the visual aid. This is really neat because it has, let's say, 8, right? And they might understand 8 as the number 8, but here I show them that 8 and 8 could be a number, or it can be a person that ate, past tense. So it's a very good visual aid that I was able to find to introduce this concept that can be a little bit complex, and it needs to be utilized properly when they're formulating sentences or in their oral language in their everyday. And it'll help them master the language, and it'll help them master the lesson. So they will have a video. They have prior help and introduction to this before the class does, with the visual aid, the Clever videos, and this will kind of help the student grasp the information better as I introduce it in the classroom. That at the pace might be a little bit faster for them, but since they have prior knowledge, it'll be a great aid for the ELL learners. This is the video that I will present for my lesson, which is the homophones are weird. It's really nice. These are 5th graders. Nonetheless, they get engaged. It's a nice little video. So let's begin. Good morning, class.
Good morning.
Today we will be learning about homophones. Has anybody heard about them before?
No.
Can anybody here tell me what, let's say, a noun is?
A person, place, or thing.
Okay. And what about a verb?
What the character's doing, like an action.
Okay. So these words we're gonna be learning can be a little bit confusing, because within your sentence, they can either be utilized sometimes as a noun, and sometimes can be utilized as a verb. So that's why it's gonna be a little bit confusing, but we'll be able to bridge that. Let me show you guys a quick video of what I'm talking about. Maybe this will be good. Let's play it right here. Can everybody see it?
Ready to hatch some cool pets? Click here to make your very own monster on Adapted
All right. While the video is going on, I need everyone to sit correctly. Remain quiet. I don't want to see any electronics. Nothing should be on your desk. I will be providing a worksheet that we will be working towards the end. So pay attention, because this video is going to help you guys fill out this worksheet. This worksheet has 3 parts. Some of it we're going to complete together. Some of it you're going to complete as a group, and some of it you're going to complete independently. So you guys, to be able to master this is going to be for a grade. You need to pay attention to this video. You need to pay attention to what I'm about to teach you guys. Like I said, this will be for a grade. This is weird. It's words that are used in many different ways that sound exactly the same. So learning to use them correctly is key for your everyday language, okay? So pay attention. Can everybody see the screen? Let me see. It looks better there. All right. Valentina, escucha. Es el papel que te di más temprano. Listen.
Homophones are weird, like a cow that works in a city. This doesn't happen. I mean, that's just like, what? So many questions. Why is this cow here? Who taught this cow how to weigh? Why is this cow wearing clothes? Weird. I don't know if you believe me. Really, homophones are weird. I mean, they are weird. I mean, really, really weird. Okay, I know, I'm repeating myself. You need to understand, these are really weird words, and we're going to show you why. You see, homophones are words that sound the same, but have different meanings and spelling. Another way of saying that is, homophones are words that sound the same, but look different and don't mean the same thing. They're kind of tricky, weird words that they sound the same, but they look different and they don't mean the same thing. Okay, I think you're ready. It's time to meet the homophones. We want to give you some examples of these words that sound the same, but they look different and they don't mean the same thing. Homophones. Same sound, different spelling and meaning. Like nose and nose. They sound the same, don't they? The exact same. They're homophones because they've got very different meanings, don't they? The first nose is a part of your body. The second nose is when you have knowledge about something in your mind.
All right, can everybody see how nose, like our nose, is spelled N-O-S-E? It sounds nose, right? Yeah. And then nose, like when you know, right? When you know something, it's spelled K-N-O-W-S. Completely different. But these two words sound pretty much the same, right? So that's basically what homophones are. They will, like the video says, they're weird because they sound the same, but they're written differently and they mean different things. So sometimes you'll be talking and like you want to make sure that it fits right in your sentence, so you're trying to say the right nose and not the nose, right? So the person listening to you will understand you. Valentina, ¿tú puedes pensar de algo en tu idioma que sea parecido o no? ¿O no se te viene nada a la mente en este momento? What I'm asking her is if in your own language, if anybody else here speaks a different language, if there is something that you might be the same in your language. I think this is very mostly particular to the English language, and it could be confusing because I speak Spanish and out of the top of my head, ¿tú, Valentina? No? I cannot think of a word. Maybe there is, but this is a lot more common in English. So let's keep going with the video.
He knows what homophones are. They have the same sound, but different spelling and different meaning. It's tricky, isn't it? It's a little weird. Homophones. Homophones. Same sound, different spelling and meaning. Like 8 and 8. They sound the exact same, don't they? But one is a number, right? This first 8 is a number. The second 8 has to do with eating. The baby ate the watermelon. 8 and 8 are homophones. Homophones. Same sound, different spelling and meaning. like, hey, and hey. These sound the exact same, but they're homophones, aren't they? Because the first hey means hello, and it's spelled differently. Hello, hey. It's an informal way of saying hello, just like this friendly little bird is doing right now. Hey! The second hey is food for horses. They sound the same, but they have different spelling and different meaning. Hey and hey are homophones. We want to make sure you really understand this. Homophones are words that sound the same, but have different meanings and spelling. Like by and by. This first by means near or close to. The photographer that took this picture was by the grasshopper. This second by means to purchase. You do this at stores, don't you?
All right, so the video pretty much keeps going with different examples, right? Can somebody give me a different example that wasn't shown in the video?
Hair
Hair, okay.
and hair.
Okay, so what is that? How would you use it?
Like your hair on your head and like your hair on like a rabbit.
Okay, that's a good example. All right, anything else you might wanna? Anybody else that might have another example for me? You, Valentina, del papel que te di, algún ejemplo que tú me puedas dar?
Comer y 8.
Pero en inglés.
8.
Ok. Pero tú tenías un papel lleno de ejemplos. Ese es un ejemplo que yo ya di al principio de la lección. ¿Te acuerdas de algún otro? Tienes un papel lleno de ejemplos que yo te di.
Board y board.
Como board y board.
Sí.
Okay, so what Valentina's telling me that you guys didn't come up with another example. Well, I mean, you could have. I'll give you guys another chance.
I know one.
Hold that thought. Is board and board. Board as in, like, let's say a board, like, let's say my board of the classroom, right? And bored of being bored. Like, I'm bored. So, different meanings, right? That's a homophone. What we're gonna go into right now is we're gonna separate in groups, right? Valentina, you stay with your buddy that I have previously assigned to you, all right? You guys pretty much know your groups, so stay on your groups, and we're gonna be doing a list of homophones. The group that gives me, I'm gonna give you guys 3 minutes, that gives me the more amount of homophones that they could come up for, they're gonna win a prize. All right, so I'm gonna give you, yes?
On a paper?
Yeah, one paper, everybody write down your names. All right, keep it down. The expectation for me is you guys need to keep it down while you work on it. You can talk amongst each other, but I don't want the classroom to get out of control, all right? Just work on it. 3 minutes, as much as you can. The group that has more wins, okay? The prize, we could do lunch bunch. We can do the treasure box, all right? When you're finished, and that, if you guys see the worksheet I gave you, you have this part where you can put the words. You have, okay? All right, perfect. After this, after we're finished with our group activity, we're gonna be going into the second part of this worksheet, right? Where you're using sentences with the homophones, and you guys have to write 5 sentences that they all make sense and they demonstrate how the words are used differently, okay? And then we also have, oh no, this will go into next week, but that's fine. Basically, after we're finished with this and we're finished with our worksheet, the group one, we're gonna do it together as a class. We're gonna hear every group's words. Then after we hear every group, we're gonna work independently with this part, right? So first we do it together, you do it as a group, and then you do it independently, okay? Later on, we're gonna do our unit review, and iReady, that is about the same thing. So use this time to practice, use it wisely, keep it down, use it wisely, so you're prepared, because that's gonna be like a quiz grade. All right, guys? So do your best, and we're gonna wrap it up this way. Thank you.
Okay.
My student.